to a day in my life. Got a big day today and I want to start doing some more long form, so thought I'd bring you guys along. It's 6:57, about to go to the lake, see a little bit of the sunrise, and yeah, then we'll get stuck in. Alright, just had some electrolytes, been sleeping with the aircon cranking. I never used to do that, but apparently very good for your sleep. I've always done these nasal strips, had the mouth tape on before. Fuck, so dirty. Alright, so I'm in the car now, about to drive to the lake, which is near where we're currently staying. I thought I'd introduce myself real quickly. I know people don't really give a shit about this sort of stuff, but this is probably going to be the first actual lifestyle work video that I post on this channel, so I wanted to at least introduce myself a little bit. I wanted to start posting on this channel to show you guys like what I'm just doing day to day for my business, for myself, for my health, for my life, because I've posted content on Instagram for almost 2 years now and it's been great, but I have never really shared any of my personal life at all. My life is changing like pretty dramatically lately thanks to my work, and so thought it was worth. Here it is. So turn the track off.
What today?
I got a big day today. The only reason you're asking that is because you're fucking sleeping in.
Exactly.
I don't really know how to use this new camera yet, so some of it might be a little bit awkward, but Billy's coming in here.
I'm usually the one waking him up.
That's what he says. Basically, I was saying that, yeah, shit's changing pretty dramatically at the moment. And so at the moment, we're staying at my mum's pub or hotel for the next 2 weeks, and then we're gonna move to Bali, move to Uluwatu. So that's pretty fucking crazy, to be honest. And I thought, you know, why not start to share a bit more of my personal life, share a bit more of my work that I'm doing, and yeah, what I do day to day. So, but Charlie just made another good point about why I want to start posting more on this channel, because, you know, I just said that I'm moving to Bali in 2 weeks, which is obviously super exciting, but I feel like this has only really happened after 18 months, nearly 2 years of just like grinding basically. So, you know, it would have been good to have a document or a diary in vlogs or whatever it is from those times when I was just like basically just working 24/7. Didn't like, the thought of moving to Bali was completely out of reach. So now we're actually doing it. I want to start at least now, because I do wish that I had like those videos or some kind of vlog journal from back in those times when it was just fucking hustling in the shed with no air conditioner, with pretty much no hope of the business actually doing anything. So
Clapped out old van.
Car's still not the best, so maybe vlog for another 2 years and I'll be in a fucking Urus or something like that, but yeah. Like every morning at the moment, try to see the morning sun, set the circadian rhythm a little bit, and just wake up. But I look like shit, so I need to get out and do something as soon as I wake up, set up my day. Gas. Gotta bring the energy up. Woo! Yeah! I'm awake. Water's pretty cold. Wind's cold as fuck. Let's lock in. This bitch. Mom? Normally I wouldn't do any work until after I've had my whole morning, but today I've got a call with a client who's about 2 weeks in, so they need a lot of feedback. I've got a call with my lead editor straight after that, and I've got a call with a client who it's their first ever session with me, and then I've got a call with a prospect basically immediately after that. So I've got 4 different types of meetings today, and I need to obviously make sure that those are prepped, because in my opinion, if you haven't prepared for a meeting, if you don't have an agenda, there's basically no point having it in the first place. I'm breaking my morning routine a little bit right now so that I can prepare for those, but normally I wouldn't. I didn't even film myself doing any work, but I've been fucking working. Brekkie delivered though. Let's go. Eggs, ham, walnuts, mushies. Just fight. You're coming through. You are the weirdest cunt.
I am going to town today.
Mum, check out the shot. Hey, family fucking breakfast.
Oh, that's so unnecessary. Why would you have to say that? Breakfast sandwiches.
Okay, so just had breakfast. Gonna get stuck into some work finally. Before I do that, taking some of this right now. Oh, where is it? Botanabolic, good stuff. Natural test booster, been working well. If you know, you know. Real quick, this is what my calendar looks like today. In 20 minutes, I got that client who's about 3-4 weeks in working with us. Then I've got a meeting with my lead editor at 10:30. Then I've got a little break between 10:30 and a new client's first session with me at 12:30. And then I've got a prospect at 1:30. So those are all different meeting types as well. So as I was saying before, like I really need to be prepped for all of those. I don't want to take any meetings at all this year if I'm not super prepped. So that's the plan for the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna help set that stuff up, plan for that, and then we will have that meeting and I'll check back in at the end of that one. Yo, good, how are you? And then you can put like the settings, got like a blur in the background and like nice shadows and that. All right, that's meeting one done. Went well. Client's doing really well, which is awesome to see. He's taking on all the information really well, putting a lot of work in, which is something I always appreciate from new clients. Yeah, that's it. Meeting one done. I'm now going to move into meeting two, which is with my lead editor, Daniela. She handles a lot of our clients' video editing work, and she also does a lot of the revisions for our clients. So obviously we need to make sure that everything that our editing team does is done to a really high standard. But obviously, you know, we're making like up to 50 videos a week. That's a huge time consumer for me, time suck for me. So I brought her on to take on a lead editing role, and we've been working together for the last 6-7 weeks. And yeah, we're gonna jump into that now. This is the queen of the business. That's meeting two done. Like I'm now just realizing that like if you have never like watched any of my content, you don't know anything about me, which would be like probably 99% of people. We basically run a content marketing and consulting agency for health coaches, and a big part of what we do is video editing and video creation for our clients. So we currently have a team of about 7 video editors and working with about 15 health coaches at the moment. So video editing, when I started, was the very first thing that we were actually doing, that I was doing for anybody in this space. And then it kind of just grew organically to become something that I started bringing on more video editors into. And then we've kind of transitioned into having more business consulting and like marketing strategy compared to just editing videos. Because one of the biggest things that I realized, you know, probably like 6 months into running this business, was that videos are not the be all and end all. You can have the best video editing in the world, but if the subject matter isn't good, for starters, it's not going to matter. You know, a video that has no actual substance, no matter how well it's edited, won't perform. And then also, even if you've got substance and even if you've got great video editing and the content's performing, if you don't know how to funnel that into like lead generation or actually like client acquisition, then again, it's just another pointless thing. So these are layers that we've had to bring onto the business as we've progressed, and that's kind of how we grew. We went from just being a video editing agency to being a full scale like content marketing agency. So that's what we do. That's why I've got a lead editor. That's why we've got video editors. How's you doing, lad?
What's bussin'?
What's bussin'? Decent setup for the boy. Grinding, getting it done. Not even mine. Find out if he watches the video. Lunch is going to be kind of grim because I haven't been shopping for like a few days and I haven't really prepared anything. So I think I'm just going to do some burger patties, some yogurt and some muesli. A little something I prepared earlier. Microplastics seeping into that thing. Garlic butter. We're out here. Shout out to the pub. Sitting outside, get some vitamin D. Eat now. We got some beef patties, which I've already started on, but probably can't see them. Beef patties is literally just grass-fed mince mashed up into a burger. Got some honey and some salt on them, and then got some yogurt and some muesli and some honey as well. That's calories. Bit of a grim feed. Usually I try to add some color to it, but it is what it is. It's all I really had at the moment, so yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about, so I'm just gonna eat.
Rather than an analytical problem to be calculated and solved, the illusion of control is more persuasive than the reality of uncertainty.
We're back. Meeting number 3. This is with a new client who we're trying to shift from like more consultation-based style of coaching. He's an exercise physiologist, and we're trying to migrate him over to something more like a subscription-based model where he can actually make sure that his clients get more results, but he can actually scale his income as well. You know, I teach all these online coaches that one-off consultations, like they might seem like the right idea because that's what you've been trained into doing in your approach, but realistically, like most people know who are in the health space, that it takes more than one appointment to fix someone's chronic health conditions. Like, it's just the way it is. So if you can get them to commit to themselves in a package, then that way you can obviously guarantee that they get results, or at least give them the best chance of it. And you're also going to be able to scale your income because you're going to know how much money you're actually going to be making over the next 1, 2, 3 months, however long your retainer is. So that's what we're doing in this first session. So what we're going to do is we're going to make him a booking page so that he can take calls, and we're going to optimize his offer and shift it from being obviously a one-off type of thing to probably like a 12-week program that he works with somebody one-on-one for that period. And it's obviously going to be priced probably 10x the current price. So that's the plan. Scott, how are you, man? I'm good. How are you? How was your holiday? Meeting 3 down. Success. I got one more sales call in 3 minutes. So cutting it fine, but this is how it is. Let's lock in, see how we go. Let's make some money maybe. Meeting 3 done. I mean, fucking 4. I'm gassed. Honestly, didn't go that well, to be honest. I'm confident I can help them just with some very basic surface level stuff, making content, whatever it is. I think they probably will sign up. I usually like to say, like, if they don't sign up on the call, then you basically might as well give up. But some of these people take time, they need discussions. These guys have bookkeepers. So yeah, we'll find out if that goes through by the end of today. If not, it's whatever. We don't really need them, but it'll be good to get them. So that's all my meetings done for today. Tick off a few things, and then I'm gonna head to the gym in like half an hour. So yeah, I just went to get a drink of water, have a little break after all those meetings. They're in. That sales call was two guys. They're both in. Top level package, 2 of them. They haven't paid yet, so you should never get ahead of yourself. But I didn't even expect this to be like a significant day, but if they pay for them, I mean, who knows? Now I'm just sending them onboarding details. I'm going to set up obviously their first initial session with us, their launchpad session. And in that session, we'll probably just cover everything that they need to know to get really started. Pretty crazy. I didn't really have any expectation for that sales call. But to be honest, like those are usually the ones that go the best, is the ones where you're just going into it and you're just saying like, you know, if it goes good, great. If not, then it doesn't. I think when you don't have that pressure in the back of your mind, like I have to make this sale, the likelihood that that's going to go and work is much higher. So just going to send them onboarding details now and make sure they actually pay, because you can't really say that they're a client until they've paid. And then yeah, what am I listening to at the moment? Sandman. ASAP. Yeah, chip away at this and then gonna go to the gym after. Let's go. I need to get a quick post up on Insta before I go to the gym. There is nothing worse than trying to set up a comment automation on your Instagram. You do it, then you post it and you realize that it's not working and it's already getting comments. Shit, this is the true grind, when you fuck up the ManyChat sequence and you have to fix it in the car on your computer. But we got it sorted, so let's go to the gym. Oh my god, I'm losing the plot today. Woo! I was sliding in the land with the power glide. Slime green paint, peanut butter inside. She wanna fuck, speak up, coming out of clothes. I'm in Wonderland when she coming down the pole and I don't care. Gym done. It's like 6:30, 6:40. About to go on a little date. Probably won't film anything. that's it. I think I might call it a day for this day in a life. Overall, pretty successful. 2 new clients, although, you know, I don't like to say I don't like to say anything set in stone until, like, obviously the client is paid, but they've all, like, got the contract, they've all agreed to everything. So I'm assuming that will go through tomorrow. Don't count your chickens early though. But yeah, overall pretty successful day. Going to relax a little bit tonight, and yeah, if I do something worth sharing, I will. But that's mainly for me to see. Thanks for following. See you in the next one. Oh, I think people say in these videos, fucking like and subscribe, otherwise you'll get bad luck for the next 15 years. Alright, so it's the next day, but I wanted to show you guys that those 2 clients did come through. They paid their startup cost, so I'll show you Stripe.
There it is. I can refresh it so you know it's legit. So that's 2 startup costs
and 2 client subscriptions today, so yeah, pretty good. Got the W, and that should add like roughly 4k MRR, so for the next 3 months basically, which is good. So yeah, end this video on a win, and I think I'm gonna make a clickbait title, so if you clicked on that, just know it's kind of true. I'm tired as fuck. I'm going to sleep.